captain and some new X Factor players. Third in 2019, second in 2020. Will this year be the one where the Delhi Capitals lift the cup that's been avoiding them for so long? It's time for SWOT analysis of our second IPL team. Second place in 2020. Watch on for the analysis of the Delhi Capitals. Everyone, and a very warm welcome back to Cricket Analytica. So today, as you must have already guessed from the intro, we're gonna be analyzing our second team, the Delhi Capitals. But before we get in, Cricket Analytica has started its own Instagram page, and be sure to check it out. I'll put the link in the description. Be sure, because it's gonna give you all the news and updates in the cricketing world. So do give us a follow. So, some of Delhi Capitals' strengths that I see, their Indian core. Let me name it to you. Ravichandran Ashwin, Akshar Patel, Ajinkya Rahane, Shikhar Dhawan, Prithvi Shaw, Rishabh Pant, Shreyas Iyer would be here normally. I mean, I think that it's the only team where you can play 11 Indians and still win the game. I mean, that's how strong their core is. Ishant Sharma, Umesh Yadav, look at how strong their team is. They have a great Indian coach, so that's always helpful whenever you're playing, because a lot of the teams, for example, you take RCB, rely a lot on their overseas players. So this team does not do that. They rely more on their Indian core, which is always great to see, and it always helps them out as well. They're a very, very well-rounded side in their batting, bowling, and all-rounders. In your all-rounder department, you've got Marcus Stoinis, Akshar Patel. In your bowling, you've got Kagiso Rabada, Andrik Norkai, Ishant Sharma, Umesh Yadav. Spinners, you've got Akshar Patel and Ravichandran Ashwin. Your batsmen, you've got the likes of Marcus Stoinis, you've got Shikhar Dhawan, you've got Steve Smith. Some amazing picks in there. And that side, I mean, they've got some great fielders as well. Shikhar Dhawan's an amazing fielder. So all in all, they are a team that has everything, and that's the reason they're so strong, and they're a young side, and that's what I like about them. Now, a young captain as well, Rishabh Pant. We need to talk about that. Of course, Delhi have decided to give their captaincy to Rishabh Pant, which I personally feel is a very great move. Why? Because he's a young captain. He's a young player, and he has momentum with him. And he's quite lucky, he's doing well, and the thought process was obviously he's doing so well, that will obviously come into the captaincy, and hopefully the team will do well because of that. Moving on, some of the weaknesses that I see, none, to be honest. The only one that I am thinking right now could be that you can only play two of Steve Smith, Marcus Stoinis, and Shimron Hetmyer. And then if you play Hetmyer and Stoinis, who did really well for Delhi last year, then you have to play Ajinkya Rahane at 3, which is okay because Rahane and Smith are similar players. But again, Smith is a world-class player, and I'm not saying Rahane isn't, but Smith is much higher than Rahane in white ball right now. So, and he's the best test batsman in the world. So you can't just ignore him, because if you play Rahane at 3, Pant will probably bat at 4, then Hetmyer 5, and Stoinis 6, and Akshar Patel 7, or you play Smith 3, Pant 4, Rahane 5, which is way too down. Smith 3, Rahane 4, Pant 5, Stoinis 6, Akshar Patel 7. So that's one option. It's a problem of plenty. It's not really a weakness, but thought I'd pointed out. Some of the opportunities that I feel that are for in the Delhi team. Prithvi Shaw had a dream with Hazare Trophy. I mean, he got like 100, he was averaging like 150 in the trophy, highest run getter, led the Mumbai to the title. So he has a good chance of comeback if he has a good IPL. So that's one opportunity. Shikhar Dhawan, although a regular in the ODI team, his T20 team, we saw him being dropped after the first game, so his position is not confirmed. So a good IPL would further strengthen that. Rishabh Pant as a captain, although his place in all the 3 Indian teams is pretty much cemented, unless he has a horror IPL. Rishabh Pant as a captain, he can get to showcase it, and it'll be great because you have Rahul, Iyer, in another option after Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. Ravichandran Ashwin, Chahal and Kuldeep are not at their best in their careers right now. And if Ashwin has a good IPL, you never know. You might see India playing Ashwin and Sundar in one team in the World T20. Now, threats, none. Simple as that. Weaknesses, none. Threats, none. This team is just so good. I can't find anything. Mumbai Indians was hard enough to find from yesterday's video. No threats, in my opinion, in this team. The playing 11, I already talked about this a little bit. Shikhar Dhawan opening with Prithvi Shaw. I would personally play Ajinkya Rahane at 3, not Steve Smith in the first few games. But if Rahane doesn't do well, then I'd slot Smith right in, get Hetmeyer out and play Stoinis. So Rahane 3, Pant 4, Hetmeyer 5, Stoinis 6, Akshar Patel 7, Rabada and Norkai 8 and 9. And then Ishant Sharma or Umesh Yadav. Probably going to be Ishant Sharma in the first game. But I think Umesh Yadav will get quite a few games there as well, because one, Ishant Sharma is prone to injury, and two, I think Ishant Sharma isn't that good of a bowler in T20 as he is in test matches. Norka and Rabada, you're gonna have to play them. You might be thinking, what if we drop one of Norka and Rabada? Unless they can't walk, you have to play Norka and Rabada because they're just that good. They bowl fast, they bowl bouncers, and it's not easy to face those two in the power play, is it? Most valuable player, in my opinion, I would say it is Marcus Stoinis. He's a really athletic fielder. He gets quick runouts, good catches. He has a golden arm. I can't forget Mumbai Indians were developing such a good partnership, and although MI still won the finals, he came in and on the very first ball he got De Kock out for 20, so that's amazing. Batting again, one thing that strikes me as soon as I think of Stoinis batting, first game of IPL 2020 for DC and KXIP, he scores like a 50 runs in like 20 balls around. So that's just amazing in my opinion. So that's the reason Marcus Stoinis is my MVP for the Delhi Capitals this year. Now, one thing I need to add to my videos is predicting what place Delhi would come. I didn't do this yesterday because IPL is such a bizarre and unpredictable tournament. You never know. Anything can happen at any time. But I think they'll definitely finish in the top 4. They have a good chance of winning it, but my wild prediction that is probably going to be really wrong is they are going to lose in the qualifier number 2. I might be wrong, I might be correct, they might win it. It's just my bizarre prediction from what I have analyzed. With that, my second IPL team analysis comes to an end. If you have liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And of course, check out my Instagram page, which will be linked down below. Thank you.